hey, this was probably sent by phishing. He's just being wild, unhinged, internet behavior. Obviously, that was a misunderstanding. I don't think that he knowingly posted that.
I'm not going to read all of that.
No, nobody wants you to. You're okay. That's a long.
I thought that was a stupid point where you're like, how did you not read 2 paragraphs to get to the point where you could tell it was said by Tyler?
But to settle the verdict on the July 16th.
Wait. In reference to what?
The really long message.
The big love letter.
Yeah.
Well,
to settle the point on the July 16th tweet of I swear on my life, the amount of zoo stuff I've seen, we can agree that a reasonable person that is poised against the community that has this perception of Tyler would assume, and not rightfully so, we know now, but would assume that I've been exposed to a lot of zoo stuff because I consume it, as opposed to I've seen a lot of bullshit because I'm around it. So that is a misconception that we have just broken. Okay.
I can delete those tweets if they want me to.
The one with the George,
I'll just delete them right now.
Yeah, the one with the George Floyd one. We have the context for that. It was, this is bullshit. Don't fucking. When I saw that message, I was like, holy, how are you gonna fucking post that? But I see because nobody had that context. Okay. The thing about bribing. That's
what I said. I said in the video as well. That was mainly on. That one was mainly on the guys for
and so there still exists the perception within the community, and just from a layman's view, that could be considered a bribe. I understand you were trying to give him a sunk cost, and that you were trying to help him with his microphone.
That is a bribe. Even if it's a sunk cost, he's offering him $100 to take down his video.
So that wasn't $100 for him to take down his video. That was because in conversation he had said, oh, I want a new mic to get something, and we specifically said, he was like, how much is a new mic? And I said, like, you could probably get one for like $100, and he was like, oh, $100? I don't have that kind of money. And I empathize with him, and that's the same reason that I said that I would give him exposures, because I empathize with him, and I thought he was like a chill dude, and I had a good conversation with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read the message so everyone can hear what it is.
Go ahead. I'll read it for you right now. I can dig it up myself.
Go ahead. Go, please.
I'll make you one final offer before I go through with this. To make up for the loss of the video, I can PayPal you $100 so you can buy a microphone
to pursue the kind of videos you want to make. I'd also be down to collaborate on something to help get more traction for you on your channel if you want. Take it or leave it. I just want this shit to be over. Making a whole video takes a lot when you could just take down what you said in the first place and save all of us so much time and effort.
Right. Yeah, you said, I'll make you one final offer. To make up for the loss of the video, I could PayPal you $100. That's not a bribe. That's not you offering him money to take down his video.
It was offering him money to get him a fucking mic.
Okay, but
in
hindsight,
exchange for him taking down his video, it doesn't matter what he uses the money for.
You probably didn't think too deep into the message while you're writing it, but in hindsight, could you see how this could be
I can see it, but again, he said that he would take the damn thing.
That's what it is.
So, I mean...
You said you'll make him one final offer.
He said he would take it down.
That's the offer. He said he would take it down. Why would you offer him money if you think he's already going to take it down?
Because he was like on the edge. Because he was on the edge of it. Because he
was on the edge. So you tried to push him over the edge by offering him $100.
No, by giving him the one thing that I knew he was
because he told you that he was struggling financially and that he couldn't afford a microphone. So you wave $100 bill in front of his face.
You're making it sound more malicious than it actually is when it was me fucking money. That's not okay.
So, but you understand how that is the perception. That may not have been your intent, but the way it was put out, that's the perception that exists. That's how the other guy took it.
I think any reasonable person would see it as a bribe.
And that's entirely fair.
If you neuter the context of all, like the entire conversation that I had with him, then sure, yeah.
The context that phishing is invoking is prior to. It seemed like they had reached an agreement that the
we had. I mean, not even we seemed. We had.
So an agreement.
We had straight up reached an agreement.
Was reached. That's the context. Now, if that affects it being a bribe or not, we're gonna have to dig into this a lot. But you could see how that, like, the dude, money is obviously something that can motivate him. Him not having a lot of money. This is something he's passionate about. You could see how
I just empathize with the guy. I just empathize with the dude. I just
see when you have
from a place of love is what you're saying.
When you have I
mean, I have the whole thing. Like, I have the whole conversation with him. We were friendly by the end, and we were friendly. And he was asking me for like tips on like video making and asking me just about what I do and stuff, and saying that he was interested. And he said that we're like we're not so different, and I agreed. And it was from a place of genuine companionship, because I felt like I was like I understand what it feels like to like what that amount of like views and traction could mean to someone at that level.
At any point, did he offer to take his video down in exchange for you taking your video down?
No, that was not a part of the agreement. And actually, when we started the conversation, he actually specifically said, we're not talking about the Ruben stuff because you guys have already settled that. And I agreed to it.
So he never said, if you take down your video, I'll take down mine. He never said that.
He said that afterwards. He said that after our conversation.
So he did tell you. And what was your response to that?
I said we already. Okay, yeah, I'll just read it. I'll just read it.
You said no, is what you said. You did.
Well, I said but I said that's because we already had come to an agreement, and that was not a part of it.
Okay.
Just as a quick interlude, I discussed with him his original video. I don't know if it came up with you between y'all two in your DMs about the BitChute thing, the guilt by association fallacy, and how it's incorrect. Okay. You said in your own message that ignore the racist bullshit, meaning you obviously don't endorse it. BitChute is unhinged. Right. You're just posting it there to keep it there because you know it won't get taken down. That is it. We came to the agreement that that's probably why.
Yeah, and I want to add for the record that the reason my videos were being taken down isn't because of any community guideline strike. It was all over copyright.
I know,
reasons.
It was copyright. Yeah. I said that in the video as well. I said that in the video as well.
And so the reason that got lost in the translation and came across as bad faith is because his rhetorical strategy was to invoke you using these fallacies and then him using the same fallacies against you. But that gets lost in translation due to the length of the video. So you kind of lose track and you're like, oh shit. You know,
that was something I said about like probably 30 minutes ago. That is like, the more people I've seen saying that like, because at first I took it as like, oh, fuck it, these people are idiots. They don't understand what a rhetorical device is. But I think it's also just like, you can't like expect someone to watch like a full fucking,
I have a very well fleshed out understanding of rhetorical devices, and it even went over my head that you were invoking the same rhetorical device. That's right. So that's once again like misunderstanding shit. Okay. A majority of this seems to be misunderstandings, minus the bribe thing. That could be a fundamental disagreement. Yeah. Earlier, before you got into the call, we did discuss the furry community's propensity for what we would view as degenerate actions and how they choose the worst fucking people to speak on their behalf. Tyler agreed to it. Fishing agreed to it. They're both very uncomfortable with how the community does those things. I also brought up his proximity to an NSFW artist. By his own admission and hers, she's like moved away from that shit. I understand.
For over a year, yeah.
Yes, people may not agree that could be a coping mechanism. I don't fucking major in psychology, so I wouldn't know. But whether or not it's a valid coping mechanism, like it's a pretty wise thing to do as a Roblox content creator to distance yourself from that. If she stopped doing it, great, cool. That's a major issue that is ticked off the list. So this is another thing I brought up, and I think you should address this directly with Ben. The contention that, and I hold this exact same contention, one of the dumbest things in the world you can do, I understand you have the platform, we discussed it earlier, is to egg on the shitty image board people who want nothing more than to see you get swatted, doxxed, and harassed for the rest of your life. Yeah,
and then put on a stake. Yeah, no, I know. I own that to an extent.
So, knowing this much, there's a difference between if Ben makes a prodding, like, yeah, guys, like, look at what this idiot said, and then you come out and say, yeah, by the way, wrong address, idiots. I'm not victim blaming, but I'm saying you do bear part of the blame for provoking people that we know to be unhinged on those image boards.
I have something to say about this. I've been swatted before. And I understand the knee-jerk reaction to go online and post about it because you want to tell people like that this horrible thing has happened to you. But I don't know if you remember the end of the swatting video, I brought up how the last thing you should ever do if you've been swatted is to post about it. Because what you're basically doing is telling the swatters that they have the right address and that their actions have a serious impact on your life. And so I think that...
So yeah, and I think this is just another thing that I think just probably is like more of just a fundamental disagreement, but like from the reasons in which I've posted about it or given it like that airtime is, and I've fucking talked to the people who have swatted me. Some of them I'm like cool with and friends with now, but I don't know. I just yeah I'm friends with them. I've talked to them. So one of them even last year actually apologized on behalf of like his like whole group who swatted me.
That's good.
Yeah, and I don't know, like
Okay, if you're a swatter,
yeah.
what would you want to see when you swat somebody? Do you want to see them just go radio silent and like, oh shit, nothing happened? Or would you want to see them go public? And like that'd be your jet fuel. That'd be like, oh shit, like we fucking got him. And he's mad and he's talking about us. But these people, if you're doing this for the swatters, okay, if you're doing this to tell them like a big fuck you and to stand up because you have the platform and you feel as though you're safe enough to say these things, sure, but you're not going to change their mind. We know that they're not the most logical of people. If you're doing it to your own audience to be like, hey, you know, I've been through the same shit. The internet's a dangerous place. Keep your shit safe. You can deliver that message in a way that's not actively poking the bear that doesn't listen to reason. I think that's one of Ruben's main contentions. Correct me if I'm wrong, is that if you're quote unquote bringing it upon yourself, that he can't be fully to blame because sure, he could have posted something that they used as a justification, but he's not the one telling them to swat and telling the swatters like, hey, try me, like try it now. You know, that's not a good thing in the long run. I understand where you're coming from completely, but they're dangerous people just inherently, not because they're literally dangerous, but you don't want.
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand.
And,
I understand what you're saying. So,
and you have to keep in mind that the police's lives are in danger too when calls like that are made, and so are your neighbors. At any point, they could show up to the wrong address. Someone could think there's a home invasion going on.
Yeah, no. Oh, and at this point, there's enough of a like, it's happened enough times that
yeah. I don't fault you for being swatted. I think you made some stupid decisions, but I'm not blaming you for any of that. I don't think I ever brought that up like that.
Yeah.
No, so I know, and I never felt that was like that's what you were saying either. I just all that shit, like all the swatting shit, it all happened so fast for me as well in like my lifetime of being a content creator. It happened over a span of like
so
like
2
weeks. Yeah.
So to dispel another thing, okay, and this is a big thing and it's being spoken about in your chat right now, that was portrayed in your video, that me as somebody that knows Ben, I don't agree with it. I think it to be untrue because I'm a lot of these things. But just straight up here, the hot question. Ruben Sim, do you hate people that have different colored skin than you? Is yes or no? Because they seem to have this big. Okay, cool.
I don't. Did I ever call? I don't think I ever called you.
You have implied over and over again that I'm.
It was
racist.
Heavily. Yeah, so it's heavily insinuated.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. The insinuation is
heavily,
even if I didn't say it. Like, but
racist,
some of this shit,
sexist, xenophobic, transphobic, all of these things are applied to him, not outwardly, right? The same way that you say he dog whistles.
So the same way, I can't like look at like some shit that you say and just be like, you know, God, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
but there's a difference between like memeing on Twitter and just invoking common stereotypes for the lulz and being like, you know, I definitely hate people who change their gender. I definitely hate like the fact of the matter is, I think that a big part of the animosity comes from a place where like, what if somebody just starts calling you transphobic, you know, because you made a dank meme post to one of your friends who's trans, like, ha ha ha, look at this. And then somebody screenshots that and starts posting it everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, naturally, it would be animosity because you know who you dislike, why you dislike them, and trans people aren't under that umbrella. So him replying with animosity and amping things up, like if by his own admission, he does not view people of other races, other genders, other sexualities any differently. Would that?
Well, I'd actually. Well, okay. Well, then I would just like to pin him down on the what, Ruben. What are your thoughts on trans people then?
I don't have a problem with trans people. We had a trans mod for Runker for a long time.
Yeah, he just posted a Wojak, which it's unless I literally had him in here like saying those exact words.
What's wrong with the Wojak?
That's what I'm saying. Wojaks always portray people in the worst possible. I have a Wojak for Connect 4.
I don't think I ever said anything about that with the Wojak.
You posted the Ricky Berwick retweet in your last video where Ricky Berwick tweeted a trans Wojak. He went out and apologized. Ruben had that same picture. That's any Wojak is going to portray that group in the worst possible way.
It wasn't a Wojak.
Was it not?
It was just like no. It was a see what it was is it was like a little like dog whistle type thing that I had seen because I had seen multiple people using it before Ruben even posted it, but it was like a little dog whistle to to be like, oh, because what Ricky initially had posted was like, this is your profile pic is like some
The dying light
gorgeous like
voice actress
trans
that-
girl,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
what you
yeah.
actually look like is you're ugly because
I would-
and then they'll usually follow it up with like you will never be a woman or like some shit like that.
Yeah, and I did bring up, it 100% could be viewed as transphobic when he is invoking transphobic language, speaking to a really bad
person.
pedophile,
Yeah.
okay, yes. But oftentimes in interactions with bad people, we say shit specific to that person that we wouldn't say to people that are our friends, even if those people are similar. Was it
and
right?
I've
to
heard a
do?
lot of people say, why didn't you attack ZZ for being a pedophile? Because ZZ is proud of the fact that he's a pedophile. He likes when people call him a pedophile. It probably turns him on. I don't even believe that ZZ's trans. I think he's one of those autogynephiles who gets off and fetishizes the idea of transgenderism.
Yeah, and
He's made this very clear by the pictures that he was sending kids in his server.
people are bringing up the image Goon to Furry Ruben Award, Groomed Groomer Award, I Heart, the heart is trans colored, grooming minors. Putting the trans flag on that, okay, doesn't mean all transgender people are groomers. It means
Wait, what was
it's in the
that?
chat.
Where was that?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Where was
it's-
that posted?
People oftentimes use being trans or any marginalized group as a shield for the bad things that they do. I think that is the extent of the meme. Now, are people going to take that and run with it? Like, yeah, all trans people groomers, of course. But if Ruben himself says he's not transphobic, and like y'all kind of agree on that point, I think it's safe to move on to the next shit. If you guys are both good with where that left off.
Wait, I'm just curious. Where like is multiple people are mentioning it with this? Where does this image come from?
He posted that.
Oh, Ruben, you posted that?
Party thread, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On Twitter too, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not him saying I hate trans people. It's just him saying I don't like dissecting memes. It has the trans flag.
But I mean, if you say I
That's-
trans heart grooming minors, it's like
yeah, it can be viewed
that's
that way.
like-
That's valid. But
I
if he
thought the way
himself,
that they drew Tyler is funny.
yeah,
Okay.
I
I
think
mean-
that's
The image.
I see funny meme, monkey brain go burr post. Like it's not
Basically, yeah.
it's not coming from a place of hatred. I don't think, at least if he begged to differ, he would say so.
I have something that I want to talk about, and that's the way that Gone Fishing portrayed the kids that spoke up about how they felt violated by the stuff that Tyler was sending.
Sure, let's go.
These people told you that they felt uncomfortable, that they were struggling with childhood porn addictions, and that was reinforced by the porn that Tyler was sending them. And your reaction was to say
They didn't say that it
uh,
was real. They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
That's what they were implying. They said that they were struggling with porn addiction at that age, and I'm sure it didn't help that your girlfriend was sending.
No,
them
all they said
porn.
was that they were young and they didn't know what was
Well,
like.
why
They
do you
didn't know
think
right
they
from
brought that up? Why do you think? And they didn't know right from wrong, and that's why they didn't speak up about it at the time. Are you really going to blame a victim of something like that for not speaking up at the time when they're young?
So again, here's the thing where we come back to the guy who was sending the mass amounts of porn in that group chat. They never spoke up against that guy. They're like buddy with that guy right now.
Who is this guy in these
Cholo.
group chats?
Cholo.
Okay, let me look for Cholo in this group chat.
It was probably like an old like deleted user of his.
He didn't
But I have
go by Cholo. He went by Zayed.
yeah. It was the
X-I-
Zaides
my spelling is awful.
XITYS.
That's Cholo.
Yep, that's him.
He's not in
And-
this group chat. He's not in this group chat.
That's probably because it was like an older
He may have been-
user of his.
He may have been
Because I know for a fact he was. I know for a fact he was because
Yeah,
I have
I was-
conversations
I was
of
fine.
Both of you guys were sending all of this porn in the chat.
So he was sending way more.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
he
but
was-
like that. doesn't
He was
mean
sending
that
so
I
much
did,
that
but-
behind the scenes, Tyler was talking with one of the victims here, saying that they are getting uncomfortable by it and they're going to make a new group chat just without Cholo.
Okay.
That's how bad it got.
They never said anything about the porn that Tyler was sending. I mean, this doesn't excuse you calling the minor a pussy because they came forward after the fact and didn't want to talk to you when you were trying to confront them about it and corner them into saying that they weren't uncomfortable.
Let's
Let me
also
read-
because there's more context outside of that where that person has also said that it said things in defense of Tyler's abuser in private. So there's more.
How does that undo the way that you treated them, though?
Because if you're gonna say
I mean,
that my
don't you think
girlfriend's
that that's-
abuser was like,
Also,
not a bad guy and all,
I
then
feel like
You
I
didn't
should
bring
say
up
this,
their
but
abuser though.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Alex,
Let
I'm
me
not
let me
trans.
read
Alex,
to you the
yeah, what's
message.
up?
you sent.
I'm not trans.
You
Yeah,
said,
no, I'm aware.
what matters is
Okay,
that
good.
you guys replying to one of the minors were clearly complicit in this, had no problem with it at all. And
Yeah.
some instances did even more than Tyler and are, and then italicized, now deciding magically that it wasn't okay because you need something to justify disliking Tyler. So your whole video, you start out at the beginning saying, no one said that they felt uncomfortable, no one felt violated. And then the minor tells you, yes, we felt uncomfortable. We were too
But that
young
isn't what he said.
to understand
That isn't
right
what he
from
said.
wrong.
He
Okay,
didn't
you want
say
me to
that.
pull up what he said? I can pull up what he said.
Go ahead. I have all of his statements. He never said that. He said that he said word for word at the time no one had any issues. That is what he said.
Well, it's because they're children, and they even said like we were young, we didn't understand right.
Okay, so
from
then
wrong.
why aren't they taking issue with Chola?
I'm sure they
That's
are.
what I don't see. I'm not like.
Why are
they
taking
clearly
issue
are
with?
because
Well,
they're
they're
buddy with him.
with your girlfriend. They're taking issue with you, Tyler. Don't try to
I
deflect and say, "Well, what about Cholo? What about you?" That's what they're talking
Can I
about.
like talk?
Go for it.
Yeah, thank you. So like what I like kind of confuses me, and this is like not me like blaming. I'm just like confused. Like why didn't they like come up to me and like told me that they were uncomfortable? Like I
neutral
would
third
have
party.
apologized. Can I
Kids
please?
are. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
my
I
apologies.
understand. I just want to talk, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm confused because like at the same time, like they had no issue and like they were comfortable enough to like come up to me. Like no, I was like, me and the other person A, the youngest person, the 14-year-old, we were both talking about how me and her were like really uncomfortable with Cholo, and we like went to the person B, and we all kind of agreed, and we all like talked about this, and then
Yeah.
and then I look
see.
back and I'm like, why didn't they like also tell me that they were uncomfortable with me? Like I would have had no
I
issue
see.
with apologizing to them.
So Tristan, with all this being said, why didn't you say anything about Cholo? Why did you decide to make a 1-hour video about me and not Cholo? Why did you make this video about Ruben Sim when you and your girlfriend seem to be fully aware of this predator? Why did you
because
prioritize
we
He's
found
me
this out on
over this
Tuesday.
guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
We
he
found
was,
this out
like,
on
threatening
Tuesday.
Me a
Well, your
lot.
girlfriend knew about it for 2 years,
2
and
years.
she never brought it up to you.
Oh, well, he was
Yeah.
a minor too, and I like was really afraid of him. If you don't
He
know,
was a
by the
minor
way.
too?
Oh yeah, he was a minor too. He was 16.
Okay. Were you the only adult in this group chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the time, yeah, I was
Okay.
18.
And you don't
Yeah.
see yourself as being like the responsible party?
What do you
Maybe.
mean? No,
I mean,
I do.
like,
Like,
No,
minor.
she
on my
does.
part,
She does.
I,
She does.
I
I
did
thought you
it
said
like
there were multiple adults in the group
So-
chat. What?
You
no,
say-
no.
you're
I
saying that
literally
No, we
admitted
don't.
that
Wait,
it
did
was,
we?
like,
No, I don't
I
think
know,
because
I did,
I said the
I did,
ages
I
at the
swear
start.
I
I said
did.
the ages at the start. I remember. I said the ages were 17, 16, 16, and 14. That's what I said at the start.
Okay.
Yeah, I admitted that I was like the oldest person, and
And
I
yeah,
admitted that
yeah.
everything I sent was like not okay.
Yeah. So two big things. Big thing. You admit that it's all bad. What you did was bullshit. It
Yeah.
was fundamentally incorrect. As to answer your question, why didn't the minors approach you? Because kids, no offense to any kids in the VC, are not the brightest bulbs in the crayon box. They
No,
can't
I
consent.
understand. I
Yeah.
completely understand.
Yeah. So
Like what confused me was like they had no issue with like expressing that they were uncomfortable with somebody else, but not with me.
because
So that confused
that's just
me.
how kids are. Like it's just the fact that those things were sent in the first place is bad. Their reactions to it,
But yeah, obviously.
whether they were cool with it or not. That's kind
in
of like
the words of one of the kids that was in that group chat, this is what he told Gone Fishing. He said, "Fishing, you got to realize we were young and didn't know what was good
That was
and
in
what
the
was
video.
bad." Yeah, and I was surprised that you put that in the video because it completely dismantled your point that the kids didn't speak up about it at the time. He says, and then he says later, "I'm like 2 weeks away from turning into an adult. Looking back at all this makes me regret it from sending or even participating in it."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in reference to the whole operation because the messages
So
around that
why-
were him saying that he just wants this over. So I don't think I'm pretty sure he was referencing there the thing against Tyler. I don't think he was referencing.
No, he's referencing Tyler sending porn, and I've been talking to this guy for like the past week.
I noticed.
So why did you say none of the minors felt uncomfortable in your
Because
video?
he straight up said that to me. Because he
told
said
you he didn't
no one.
feel
He said
uncomfortable?
no one. He said word for word. This is in the video. He said at that time no one had any issues. That is what he said to me.
And he said that because he was still young and he didn't know what was bad and what was good. But now that he's close to being an adult, looking back on all of that, he has regrets from sending or even participating in it.
And that's
He's uncomfortable.
That's
And you read
good.
that and you put that in your video right after you said that none of the minors felt uncomfortable. Why did you say that?
because he's reflecting on his own actions there.
Okay, so do you,
you
in
That's not what
hindsight,
he said, though. That's not what he said. He didn't say that.
Dude,
He
I'm
said-
reading it. I read it word for word. What are you talking about? It's in your video, man. You have a screenshot in the folder for your fucking video of this exact message.
Okay.
Why did you say they didn't feel uncomfortable?
Because
at all?
that's what he said.
What are you
to
saying?
me,
It's
man.
only
That's
when he
what
was a
fucking
kid.
said to me,
So
The
man.
kids didn't feel
you
uncomfortable
know-
at the
do you
time.
know-
So no harm, no foul, right?
do you know and
No,
concede
I didn't
now,
fucking say that. Please stop putting
okay,
words in my mouth.
do you know and concede
I did not
now
say
that the kid was uncomfortable? That's just, we can focus on what was said, but just right now, right this second, do you know and concede that that kid, that particular child, felt uncomfortable?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good.
That's
And-
not what he told me.
Yeah,
So-
and he might have been lying. I don't know. Okay, I don't have access to the dude's whole Discord. He had messages saying otherwise, but knowing that he's uncomfortable now,
You're trying to mince words, man.
Yeah.
You're mincing words.
knowing that he's uncomfortable
He's
now,
uncomfortable now. He wasn't uncomfortable at the time, and he said exactly why. It's because he was a kid and he didn't understand right from wrong. But now that he does, he feels uncomfortable about it. And you lied in your video, and you said no one has come forward saying that they felt uncomfortable. And that's a lie, and it's not true. And you even showed proof that it's a lie in your video.
Okay.
So-
I don't fully agree with that, but
What do you
'Cause
disagree with?
again, the dude said to me straight up that nobody
so
was
but with
uncomfortable.
the context now of
The
him,
other dude told you that. The other kid that you pressured into giving a fucking gotcha
I
response.
pressured.
Like that. The other kid
They
told
put
you that.
him-
They
What about
brought
him?
me into there.
What about
They
the guy
brought me
that
in
said
there.
he was uncomfortable? Why did you
They-
why did
That
you
was the
gloss
same
over
person.
that?
The same person who said that nobody was uncomfortable is the same guy that you're saying is the dude saying that he's uncomfortable. That's the
So-
same
The guy-
person.
okay, well, you're talking about two different times. He said he wasn't uncomfortable when he was a child because he didn't understand right from wrong, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And when
So and I said
now that he's
in the
close
video,
to an
I said in the
adult,
video,
he
it
says that
mainly
looking
seems-
back on
I
it,
said in the video, this mainly seems like it is self-reflection, that he is reflecting on his own actions as a younger teen, and that he's now coming into adolescence.
self-reflection. That's self-reflection.
He said himself that he is disgusted with the things that he said. He said, I don't know. He said, I look back
Yes,
on
he's
myself from 2
disgusted
years
that
ago.
he participated in it, meaning the messages that your girlfriend was sending.
That she was sending?
Yes, that's what he's talking about. That's why you were pulled into that group chat to talk about it in the first place.
No. The only reason I derailed and said that she was sending is because she wasn't the worst one in there. But that's sorry. That was besides the point.
Okay, but they're talking to you because this is your girlfriend.
Okay. I mean,
Okay?
so knowing that he's
Okay.
so knowing that he's uncomfortable now, okay, that should certainly change things. We've already gone over like 10 points that significantly changed a lot of the tweets, a lot of the videos, a lot of this stuff that can be taken out of context. What is the very next, contention that we have that we'd want to bring up? Because it seems as though the NSFW behaviors, namely, running an NSFW account, that's stopping. They're cracking down on it within the server.
had stopped.
Had stopped, yes, for the better part of a year, as you said, before he got here. Yeah, for a while. Okay.
Outside of the furry drawings, and it wasn't until
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago that he finally told people to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful for, by the way.
in
Glad he did that.
yes. So, with all of those things hashed out, the sexism, transphobia, racism, are there any other contentions that would want to be brought up? And what do we think the result of this talk will be? Whether it's a video deleted, I know Ben's deleting tweets.
Yeah. I have something else I want to bring up. Why did you feel it necessary to start your 1-hour video on me with a picture of me having dinner with my family?
Oh, that was just an artistic thing because I put a picture of me as like a child there.
I like your artistic vision. Also, why did you say that I stole a shirt design from another YouTuber, even though it was
this was something that I already. I addressed this within like
on
the first.
shirt
I addressed this within the first
few
hours. I addressed that within the first few hours.
You recorded voice lines for it. You saved images of both of the shirts, and you put that in your video.
I addressed this shit within hours.
Okay, so
why didn't you cut it out of your video then?
Because I didn't know that was the case.
So as of
you knew within hours of the video going up,
because
and that video came out like a week ago, and you still haven't taken it out of the video.
I can't do that.
You can.
How long have you been a YouTuber for, and you don't know what YouTube Studio is?
I know how the fucking YouTube editor. Listen to me for a goddamn second. You can't cut out specific parts in the middle of a video. You can use the editor to cut off stuff from. Can you? Then I'd love to do it right now.
Yes, you can.
Then I'll do it right now. Then I'll literally do it right now.
Pull it up. I don't know how you've been a YouTuber this long and you don't know this.
He did pin a comment about it shortly after the video went up. In my opinion, a pinned comment is kind of God willing people look through the comments after they watch videos.
I know, like way more people are gonna see that and think that I'm like a t-shirt design thief than are gonna read your comment.
Okay, then you know what, my liege? We can just, get this over with. I'll just cut the damn thing out. As far as I knew, you could only use trim. So that's a new feature.
Well, I'm teaching you things. I'm educating you.
Yeah,
I'm taking you to school on this YouTube stuff.
It's a learning experience for all of us. Okay,
the other thing, you brought up me. You said I'm losing my artistic vision because I'm using AI art in my videos, and then you showed a ton of thumbnails that were drawn by humans.
You said those
fighting Roblox.
Wait, what? I didn't.
Yeah.
I specifically put the ones in there that you said were generated.
And I thought you could detect the sarcasm.
Yeah, there might have been a bit of trolling there. Okay, also, before this degenerates into the morality of AI art being used, or is AI art, let's not let it go there. Just for this specific case, those were a real person. They draw like AI, so I'd probably hire them. I don't mind AI art at all, but I
think you should also take out the part where you tried to say that I was spouting white replacement theory by making fun of the ERP Black New World Order.
I think you should take down all your fucking
Roblox.
garbage tweets saying that my girlfriend sexually harassed you and all that shit. But are you gonna do that?
He's taking down a majority of them and to address the white.
You sexually harassed her?
No, I didn't.
So why? How'd you not?
Because I made fun of her for drawing Five Nights at Freddy's porn in a private conversation.
That's not
what is it? Okay, what is the specific
masturbating to Five Nights at Freddy's porn? I mean, I don't know what purpose you would have.
You said that my girlfriend was rubbing her clit to Five Nights at Freddy's. That's fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting. And that's why I said it, is because it's disgusting.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
No,
if somebody's drawing NSFW of something, a fair neutral party could assume that maybe they get gratification out of it. Whether I don't know if it's a meme or not.
Okay, Alex, I'm gonna have to stop you there. But like, how this sounds like it's justifying like.
No, I'm not. It's a graphic description, and obviously it was a bad thing to do. But like, so
why are you drawing Five Nights at Freddy's porn?
I don't know, man.
Me neither. It's disgusting.
Dude, fuck you. This is shit that she did when she was like fucking 18, bro.
Okay.
I don't care.
Didn't you bring up the drawing I made when I was 16?
We went over
specifically because you were bringing up shit from when she was 16. Specifically because of that. And you can go back and check yourself. Yep, you did. And you were bringing shit up about her from when she was 16.
And this was, by the way, this was years ago when she tried to flame me for the drawing I did when I was 15. That was years ago when she made the hate art.
I don't.
Okay, well here she is. Why do you think it's okay to attack me for that, but it's not okay for me to make fun of you for the gore furry porn that you drew when you were 16 and 17
there's such a
and 18?
Disproportionate amount of followers here. You have a weighted responsibility to not be doing shit like this and going after random fucking dissenters who just say your name.
I'm posting tweets. You're posting hour-long YouTube videos.
Yeah, because your tweets have consequences. your
And this
lies
is
and
why,
the things
and
you
this
say
is
have
why I said
consequences.
in our conversation, can you imagine if I had an ounce of the vitriol that you do and I were posting hour-long videos
Yeah,
about
and you
and your
said that you would
girlfriend?
get my girlfriend to kill herself. Yes, I know.
I said that that's probably what would happen if I were as petty as you.
Okay, yeah, I will say, watching the video, once again, neutral, it seemed as though you were ascribing that as him saying he wanted that to happen, instead of him saying if he was as petty as he viewed you to be, that's what would happen. There's a big distinction to be drawn between those two things, because one of them is him outright saying, I hope you die.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Dude,
Yeah.
frankly, that's still a fucking awful thing to say.
Okay, I know you didn't say it. Your girlfriend said it, and she's right here. Why did you draw all this hate art telling me to kill myself and saying that I should die?
Because she doesn't like you.
You drew all the hate art.
Like,
Okay, I don't like her.
What?
Hold on, did he draw hate art?
Let me pull this up. Let me pull
how
this
is
up.
that? How is that something that you
No,
have?
hold on, bro. What the fuck? I didn't draw it. Like, what?
Yes, you drew art saying that
Of
I should
what?
die and that I should kill myself.
What? Where? I want to see
Because
that.
she wrote a text bubble that says you will
Dude.
die, bro. Oh my god. How are you that
What?
fucking dense?
But nobody's
Seriously.
giving me any
Dude,
images.
it says in the art, KYS. What do you want me to post this on the stage chat? Give me
Go
image
ahead.
perms.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
post it.
confused.
Give me image perms. Give me image perms. Hurry
Yeah,
up.
sure.
How
Everyone's
did-
saying
Okay,
post
hold
it. Post
on.
it. I'm gonna post it. I'm posting. I'm gonna post.
Hold on, I could just go on Twitter. I'll just
Jackie.
get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
please do, because I'm confused.
No, I want to post it. I want to post it so everyone can see it. Like,
I'm
look at chat.
about to post it. I'm gonna fucking post it.
Everybody-
I have
Okay,
the damn
post it
thing.
in stage chat. Here, I'll
Deep
send it
breaths.
to you again, just so you
We're
don't
here.
have to
I
to
have
resolve-
the damn thing right. I'm
Yeah.
going on her Twitter right now.
Here to resolve the conflict.
I want to unblock you just so I can send this to you.
Here to resolve it. Okay.
Did you block me? Did you block me back? No,
And-
okay.
No, I'm not that salty.
Block wars.
I had to refresh.
Okay. So,
All right, boom! I posted. Everybody,
Okay, wait,
feast
where?
your eyes. Feast your eyes on this disgusting
Where did you post it?
death
Where did you
threat.
post it?
It's in
No,
stage
I-
chat.
On
consequences.
stage chat. And what does it say on the bottom? What does it say on the bottom? Man,
transfer.
child,
No.
fan art. KYS and the little heart next to it. And then next to that, you will die. Die is spelled
That
out
one
in
was-
red text.
Yeah, that one was unrelated, but the kill yourself one wasn't.
Okay.
But that-
Some of
So
them was undeleted.
right this second. Okay, putting.
Okay,
If-
so you did tell me to kill myself.
Would you apologize
when you
for
drew
that?
this.
Right now, like
I don't
just
want
would
an
you?
apology. I'm not going to accept an apology.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, who the fuck cares? Like seriously.
Okay.
Exactly. Dude, thank you. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that.
I'm glad we agree. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, so
Okay.
that goes both
Life's
ways.
too short to be worried about people making suicide references.
Okay.
That's a fair. Okay, so
Check that
Any
one
other-
off. Cross that one off the list.
any other contentions? Because I know there's no shortage, but this is like the time, okay? Because what could happen if things don't go well is inevitably things will spiral. More videos, more tweets. We've gotten tweets taken down. We've gotten videos corrected. I'd say that's progress, okay? Because even if y'all don't agree, at least there's less misinformation in the world with the edited video, edited
I will
tweet.
still leave my offer on the table. I will wipe everything. I will wipe all the tweets. I think that's really it. I can't delete Kiwi Farm's posts. Those are stuck up there. But if he wants to delete his videos,
Okay, look. If you take down the ones from like the past week, I'll take down the video I posted today.
Thank
As
you.
for the ones that
Yeah, I
existed
think that's
prior,
useful.
as for the
No.
ones that existed prior, I mean, you could leave this.
it's all or nothing. You got to go all in. There are 3 videos on your channel that are specifically about me. And if you take those 3 down, I'll take down all of my tweets.
Would that
I've
be
ever
the
made.
end of it? Would that?
Okay, hey, how
That
about we
would be
do
the end of it.
qualify it with, okay, if any party does something that the other party doesn't like, do you think fair critiques are okay of either party coming from either party, so nothing will reignite the war? Like if fishing's
I would rather just say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also just rather say nothing. I would rather
if they
just
do
say
something
nothing.
horrible.
yeah,
I
Or if
mean, I
people
was
start coming out with
so down
accusations
for
of
doing
others.
nothing. I was so
Yeah,
down for doing.
that's bet. That's
Well,
dank. And
Well,
It-
here's the thing. I told you that if you broke our agreement, and you seem to agree that you were the one that broke it, I wasn't going to make you another offer like that.
You said that you wouldn't be friends with me anymore. I cried myself to sleep after that, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But if you want to delete everything, I'll change my mind. I won't say anything. I'll delete all my tweets. We can put this to bed. Because, and I want to give credit to Tyler. As horrible as I think all the stuff she's done is, that pales in comparison to the predators that I make videos about. Okay, she's not Mr. Obvious. She's not Dr. Rofatnik. She's not Kaneko Kitten.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal.
Thank you for saying that, because the guy in this call right now, the caddish guy, literally compared me to those guys. But
yeah, I don't agree with that.
No, I didn't compare you. I just said
you did though. But thank you.
And to furthermore, you have denounced all of that shit, okay? And that's a great fucking thing. And I don't want anybody to forget that you have denounced it, okay? That's a big deal, and thank you for that.
So that's my offer. If you still want to try again and not talk about me, I will take that, but only on the condition that you delete the 3 videos that you made about me. And then I'll delete all my tweets. And then we can put this to bed once and for all.
Okay.
And let me also say, I know people are going to re-upload those. I'm not going to go after you for that. I know that once something's on the internet, it's on there forever. Your chat is telling you not to delete the videos.
They're saying a lot of things. They're saying a lot of things.
I'm not gonna be dissuaded by it. What you know.
But that's my final offer, basically. If you want to put this to bed, I'll be willing to work with you and bury the hatchet and put this all behind us, and we can just go our separate ways.
Hold on here. I'll let you know. I'll add you, and then I can't friend request you now. But if you add me back, then I'll let you know in like the next.
Tell me on Twitter, because I unblocked you on Twitter.
That works too. Yeah.
Sicko mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just for the people here, this is I wouldn't compromise on shit I said, but this is for the sake of my girlfriend and my just mental space. Like,
yeah, because this benefits neither of us. None of us benefit from attacking each other. People don't look at me as being a better person because I call out bad people.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Okay. My decision on that.
Is there anything else you took issue with that I posted? Anything that you felt like the context clears things?
So yeah, I'll here. There was a couple of them that I had posted. It was mainly just like the ones that were like the love letter one. That's just not true. Like that was not me. That I didn't say that. And that one, like you would think that I didn't want to make like a big, because that one, it feels like it's so fucking stupid, right? Like it feels so fucking stupid. There's nothing serious there. And yet my comment section is getting flooded with like people liking each other's comments, and they're getting like a bunch of fucking likes on them, and they're all like, oh, you said so, you were cringe and you did this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, I guess I have to actually say something about this because people are gonna, like misconstrue and say that was me, and it wasn't. That wasn't me. And the George Floyd one is also just not. That just isn't what happened there. And the same thing with
I'll go ahead and delete where I said it was you too.
Yeah.
I think other people pointed out that it was Tyler that sent that too.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to another content creator, and he was also just kind of disheartened by the amount of people in there that were like fucking like didn't even understand or didn't even read the thing. It is frustrating seeing shit like that. Oh, for sure. But it was something that was. I don't even know why. Like it was sent to you by someone else.
No, Tyler
was in the group
sent
chat?
it in the group chat. Yeah, Tyler screenshotted her message to you and posted.
Why? Why'd you post that though? Like, what is the? What was
I have no idea.
What was the?
No.
Why would you post that? What was the impetus?
Because it was funny. Like, the tweet got like 2,000 likes. I wasn't the only one that thought it was really funny.
Okay. If you say so. It was just my girlfriend and I. It's my girlfriend saying that she loves me. I guess if that's.
It was a little more than that. It was it was her saying that she would be like a chair for you and stuff like that.
Okay, man. Yeah,
Couples do goofy
I'm sorry
shit
that
on
my
their
I'm sorry
own.
that my girlfriend loves me. You know.
It was so.
Alright.
It's funny in a public
it's
setting.
fine.
Couples say goofy shit on their own. I think you know it's getting taken down because we know the backstory, the lore. So that is good. Any other contentions? I think most of the stuff is getting deleted from anything not factually based is getting deleted from Ben's profile, like if it hasn't already. So, and the t-shirt thing is obviously getting corrected. There's a lot of misconceptions that have been cleared up from this. Do y'all feel like this has been a semi-productive conversation at the very least?
Yeah, I'll say that to not be a
Okay,
a bitch, yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. And
No,
Ben,
I
do
think
you
it was
feel like
fucking
anything- Yeah, no. I really like. I don't like seeing two creators that have a lot of influence, and obviously, you know, he had concerns for your community.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just. That's how I see things. That's how a lot of other people see things. Granted, you know, chat right now loves the drama and they live for this. But I mean, many people do. But there's more to this than entertainment. You know, your girlfriend not having to deal with harassment,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
I think every single party here agreed that swatting, doxing, all that shit is fucking despicable. And anybody who thinks otherwise can, you know, be on the receiving end of that. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. So, like, obviously, a lot of those behaviors coming from either side of the fan base, drawing people inappropriately, swatting, doxing, whatever, not cool. And hopefully, even if an agreement isn't reached, those behaviors, we'll see a downtick of those, hopefully. But people are unhinged.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
I gotta pee really bad, so I'm gonna hop off here.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Well, it
Go.
was nice
I'm
having
gonna
you
go
here,
to the
man.
little girl's room.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Good talking to you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, take it easy, everybody.
Yeah. Peace.
All right, I don't. Sorry if it felt like I was instigating at all. I just want everything off the table.
No, that was like,
I
it was
you
a pretty decent mediating. I
Yeah.
don't think it was.
I know
It
the.
was probably about as good as it could have gone. Like,
Yes. No shit, actually a lot better than it could have gone. Because the alternative was 30 minutes after your video was uploaded, and he posted a new tweet, and it would have been a shit show. So I'm glad. Hope we can keep in touch. I don't want to take up any more of your audience's time. You don't seem like too big of a fan, but if you need anything or a message or a question,
I know, dude. I have
they hate me. Straight up, they hate me.
Yeah, Sam, I have like 100 plus pings.
But it's okay. That's fine. I really do appreciate you guys being good faith, and
Of course.
regardless is if this works out or not, just know you guys have me on your side. If that means anything at all.
no. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm not, like I said, I don't have anything against you, Fish.
No, I get you. I get you,
like I said, I'm
trust me, I get
completely
you, I
I was
get you.
neutral at all. I just
No,
want.
that's what I've heard overall is like the normie position in this whole thing is from. So like I get that completely. People have like, you know, people in this field are gonna be caught in between, and I get that. I understand that.
And
so.
same thing goes with you, Teller. I'm a very forgiving person. I have confidence that you've moved on and improved both of you. So no hard
Yeah.
feelings.
If anything else comes up and Ben's not replying or anything like that, or fans are being unhinged, he's fucking busy. Tell me. I'm also busy, but I do my best to look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
And if you like want to report anybody to law enforcement by proxy of my job, I can help with that a lot in case things do spiral out of control again. So I'm
Yeah,
here for y'all.
that's something that you can do with Jason because he's in the US, but not with me.
Yeah, well, no, Interpol and other international agencies, or you know, other places too.
Oh yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I can help.
I think I would only ask for help if it
It's US
goes
based.
Well,
anything.
not personally, like with me, but like if it comes to the point where like it involves my brother because he's like 11 years old. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, no, same
Yeah.
thing happened to my sister, and I don't.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm really sorry.
yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shitty. But yeah, don't be a stranger, guys. I'll be around.
Yeah, of course.
Peace.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell him like I got a notification from my email. It said Alex sent you a friend request. It's like, huh? And I realized he sent me a friend request here. Like this is my alt account. Maybe I should have told him.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You know, I actually had I like in my
Oh
head,
no,
like,
we're
I'll
not
go
forgiving Ruben or anything. Well, I am not forgiving Ruben to the person. I don't know how to pronounce
Not
your
to flex or
pseudonym.
anything, but at the end of the day, I did get the video deleted. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Huh?
Guys. The entire reason I got in here because I told Fish. One of the first things I said was, just delete the video. And now
I'm still on the fence with that.
yeah. I'm just saying. Now here we are.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence with that only because like then it's like that means that I can have like total
Listen,
peace of mind.
I take it. I understand that it does make you money. Like I understand fully how the whole monetization.
Oh, it's not even like that. No, it's not even like that. I
don't think it's about.
Love that video. I love
Yeah.
that video. I love that video.
Yeah.
I think it's. I
It's
think
like
it's
the
like a good
defender.
video.
So I know what you mean. Yeah, but here's my. I think you should just take it down. Just because. I mean, listen, take it down, move forward with your YouTube career, move forward with her career, and like, because Ruben Sim, you know how his fans are.
Oh no, I get you.
That's just my 2 cents. I think you should take it down. Just leave it all behind you. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, whoever said the video from today, but the other, that's kind of how I feel.
you're a good editor, so I definitely think if you continue at it, you'll be a big YouTuber, like really, really big, like
Thank you.
over 500,000.
Yeah,
no more drama.
That would be so cool. Oh,
Oh,
my
what's
god,
up, Stripey?
Stripey! Oh my god. Keychain.
Oh fucking wait, 1IK is a.
What the fuck? Stop! What the
Is
fuck?
that wait? Is that the real 1IK?
Oh my god, thank you for saving the podcast with Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Okay, you unadded me on Roblox. That was my cool pass. That was my coolness.
What?
pass.
Who unadded you on Roblox?
1IK.
Hi, Blue.
It was my coolness pass. When people go to people's friends list and they're like, "Oh, who is it?" Because his name always pops up as like the first one in the anybody's because it starts with the ones.